the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
And Chai and a leader now ono the Ghana Freedom Party eternity a friend GFP Yamame Akua Donkor na ono eda no matere ehododo na yede ni kokopie mu ewo ayaresabia ene nyankopon eto ne nsa ede efre no na yebekai Electoral Commission EC etimi ema GFP party ne 10 days says one ebema obi etimi ababesi anema one family because ya shase print ballot papers no na ene GFP etimi de krata ababonten na krata no emunsem ene say ose Ghana Freedom Party Accra Ghana 5th November 2024 the chairperson the Electoral Commission of Ghana Accra dear sir, notice of withdrawal from the 2024 December 7th election. The National Executive Committee of the Ghana Freedom Party, GFP, in consultation with the family of our flag bearer, Madam Akua Donkor, has decided to withdraw from the impending December parliamentary and presidential elections. This decision, irrespective of how difficult it may be, has been read to posthumously honor the commitment and sacrifices by our late founder and presidential candidate as the only person to send her candidate to grave. We are by this letter formally informed the commission of our intention not to participate in the election. Any inconvenience this decision may have caused the commission and its calendar for the December 7th election is deeply regretted. We will be ready to participate in any future elections organized by the Electoral Commission. Court count on your usual cooperation. Signed on behalf of NEC, Richard Boche, National Organizer. Intimino kasa the Akua Donkor Party no e the aba betu da so one etimi atwe won ho e the free race ni
my pa ebepim na ye kasai e ya fafanto e na ewin ye 1 month to elections ye NDC e na ewin ye MPP na ewin ye per your dynamics where you sit as a political pundit, you know, then
your comment made us my main check here for no power. As is custom, no dear. There is another market ample, and so now we are starting commodium. So, thank you very much. Well, quite very interesting dynamic. As we speak this morning, Americans are going to the polls to elect a new president. Nobody take over from President Biden.
Now, interestingly, once me ba Akua ketwa afen wonya 6 years no, we American citizen by birth. Na once no wa mo the document sabia me pese me NDC ni pese me hwan ni pese me Republican pese me Democrat wa mo the document e ka kwala ya wo no foforo no ho enna me busa ase na we ya mo de kam no so onyini a onya 18 years o say ye wo no no say be man social security number
exactly
enna am say na ade we American we no am say ye de kan ho the document onyini a nya afa no oba ba bagie eti onyini na wa fail the abrayen say ono of California which a Republican state enti onyini na wa fail say besa me yesi and so kwa a Republican fail man me ehun say kwara no onya 18 years but onya 18 years a o kan ye ho ana o Democrat ana bibisa ena wa mo to aba almost sending messages, you know. Me who said missing can at random.
Yes.
Until Sabia early voting, almost sending it. And I'm seeing America for a cry. The early voting, na me ame kwa Philippe man wana akwa sem say.
So, so in America and in Ghana, two vice presidents against former presidents. So, very interesting comparison. Donald Trump, Professor Sababium, and Kamala Harris, sitting vice president. Ghana, former President Mahama, Professor Babium, and Vice President Baumia, sitting vice president. So, interesting dynamics.
In America's history, obi wa be the president. Odi yana odi one term. Odi one term we na the next elections no was so san babium what me succeed.
No, so Trump tried. Well, so Trump is trying again here. So he went his term, he won. Biden beat him in his re-election bid, and also a baby. It's interesting. It's an interesting dynamic in the U.S. I don't think that Abano Sape. I'll have to check my facts. But say you beat you. What's a baby? I'm not too sure. And so it's the same thing which is happening in Ghana. Yes, we did see pay. Especially since 92. Ronald's 8 years. President Kufuor 8 years. Yeah, Papa Tam was 3.5 years. 4 years no Krawenya. And John Mahama so been 4.5 years. And Nadu been 8 years. So these are two presidents, former presidents, Ghana and America, struggling for re-election. And the dynamics are quite striking. Striking is and this is Kokwani who's speaking as a Ghanaian, as a nationalist, theologian, speaking my mind freely on issues. Kwame, I was listening to Donald Trump wrapping up closing remarks, quarter closing arguments. Now, the level of attempted are not Trump a usual. The Papa John Mahama usual where do Ghana Nanu Stupid.
Oh, but a quote from Bill Clinton. Is the economy stupid?
But when you say people are on social media posting stupid things, I don't say Bill Clinton. Yeah, apart from your kind, okay. Clinton. What it's about the economy stupid. Subsequently, he went out and said again that people are on social media posting stupid things. But
say no, any more posting is stupid. Nipa is stupid.
No problem. But it's the same people who are going to vote. It's the same people who are going to vote, and you need their vote. Okay. Both the stupid and the wise, you would need the vote. They're one by one vote. They say the cousin answer for vote 10. And I say be stupid for vote back. Take that vote back. But Kwame, I saw the most recent Afro Barometer report, CDD for Afro Barometer report, almost released on the 25th of October, 2024. Morning. On the 25th of October, 2024. And I'm releasing the Afro Barometer report. Do you know that religion and ethnicity are the least factors that voters are interested in? Say baby are free and now also. There are three key factors according to the CDD 2024 Afro Barometer report. And then the buying character. The message, the Nsem-Pii or the Tuja. Any Nsem-Pii or the Tuja. Ochina fa will be and Jabi Ochina Faso Eddie Beba. The vision of the candidates. This is what the CDD 2024 Afro Barometer report released on October 25th. It is only like last week. So, character, talking about the analysis going into the home stretch. the character, the attributes, personal attributes of the candidates has come up as a great indicator. Because, Kwame, 32 years of the fourth Republican dispensation. Yakupo Achene Pepepe, NDC 16, MPP 16. About the parliament, NDC, the current parliament, NDC 137, MPP 137. For the first time, the two political parties, MPP and NDC, have people of northern extraction as the flag bearers. So it tells you that so now the question is the next level. Who is going to move the Republic of Ghana to the next level? It's not about NDC, it's not about MPP. It's now about the personality, the character, the attributes, and the vision of that person. And that is where...
But I'm not for the economy, no. One of the year and also come to play.
You see, when people talk about the economy, as if Kwame, the economy is in isolation. What is the economy? What is the economy? The economy is basically controlling the factors of what do you call it, demand and supply and production, revenue accumulation, and how you disperse the revenue.
Cost of living.
Exactly. That is the economy. So when you isolate the economy, after the economy has to do with only physical cash. Even the physical cash, how do we generate the physical cash? The physical cash is generated because there are some factors of production in place. There are factors of revenue accumulation in place. There are factors of expenditure in place. All that factors into our money supply, the inflation, whatever. So if you say economy, what are you talking about? And so somebody is saying that my whole concept of the economy. And Kwame, I was sad when over the weekend, and this one, I won't mention this, but I was sad. I met some people, some influential people, and for them, we're having the discussion. And for them, and I'm saying that I'm digitalization, come on here, Aquano, a jai, a man of digitalization, a bar, and boy, and I'm saying wine, or see me now. Why wouldn't you Ghana? Nsem-Pii, Ghana, and one is how far. Now, with digitalization, the computer, so we cannot continue to make the astronomical profits that we used to make. We can't continue to circumvent the system like we used to do. And I'm saying, so that is your worry. I'm saying, Charlie, how for do? I'm saying, come on. For how long? Kwame, abrochena yefe. And you say, oh, yeah, no. And you say, unemployment, no. Which country kills more than America in terms of loose gun laws? Or we better to know Kunipa or church or Kunipa or social center, shopping mall. But that is America for you. Which country has more knife deaths than the UK? Who has it more than the UK? But the UK. But why are we happy about those countries? Because at least there are some basic systems in place. So there's poverty, there's unemployment, there's strike, there's union movement, but there are some systems in place. Every now can America, right from the best, giving a political party is designated until you are old enough to change that designation. Yeah, they are also. Kwame, why do we think that Ghana must not also move into a level where we have some systems working? And what are the systems? Somebody is saying that the way forward is digitalization. And then the buy but the and when yesterday, my neighbor said he was speaking to his in-laws, pro-NDC people. But the mother-in-law, the father-in-law said they will vote for Baumia. Because they say they can identify with some policies that he's introducing. Kwame, I'm a Ghanaian. I have children. Let the men the computer nasia. Computer nasia. So what we are saying is that it is policies, and that is what the CDD Afro Barometer report is saying, that majority of people don't care about ethnicity. They don't care about religion. They are looking at the character, the message, and the policies, and the consistency in the policy. As I speak to you, I've heard Dr. Baumia say that on Thursday, 7th November, I heard Mimi Yaudida 4 years ago now, my bad small girl. Okay, baby, 7th November, but I will remember 7th November positively going forward. If Dr. Baumia stays true to the pledge he made 2 days ago, said on 7th November, Thursday, he's now going to officially launch the Ghana credit scoring system. Credit scoring system is saying, I know you're not covered. The group of young credit card no use. You free Ghana boom yakwa. You keep a physical cash. $100 bill, $50 bill, not a boy attached on the number. But you didn't say credit card and no use one.
Are you shops in Bebree, hotels in Bebree? Kaiser and Nsem what me call Singapore.
Yeah.
Na me do hotel anaju. Na me do hotel hono. Ena me yesenka me yisketwe no se bo mpacho yenye foreign currency and yenye currency yanka hard currency. Na foreign currency na okuta no gisenka okosesa ba. Your designated point be abesesa. Na so what should I do? No so card wo ho. Nti no oje card no na oje me passport no of flash here ha. Na say they said no, they are prohibited.
In fact, as far back as 1998, when I was with Metropolitan and Allied Bank, working in the financial sector, me call program over Wall Street, over New York.
Yeah, Wall Street, New York.
Good. I had a program there to go and do some studying. Ghana, 98. So they booked my hotel.
Yeah, no, I'm security exchange in this animal, man.
Good.
Yeah, I know.
So the Leos Hotel in Manhattan was booked for me here in Ghana.
Meda West End.
Good. And then I arrived, got to the hotel, so I was carrying physical cash. This is 98 years, there are about 99.
Wow.
But Kwame Mikodru, do you know that the hotel refused to accept cash? And I didn't have card. I didn't even understand the card system at the time. I had to call a friend of mine in Bronx to come and pick me from Manhattan using the train system to Bronx. I had to go and stay in Bronx because I didn't have a card and I was carrying cash. The hotel says you won't take cash. This is even way back in 98. It's Yakai. Kwame, moving forward, when we want to create these systems, now no madam for me maybe say watoka register car or DDLA. Okoye no almost in the Ghana card way. But you need let me say we are sorry, without the Ghana card you can't register your vehicle. What do you mean? We are sorry. The way the system has been configured, without your Ghana card, we cannot register the vehicle for you. Patapa. Almost a master patapa. Dimrechimu kopek Ghana card brand Janya Oyen. I say obey Charlie, waiting the go. I say master, if I go do, and it's a Ghana card. He got his car documents, his registration. Almost linking Ghana card no to the driver's license. Now say call the car for so. They a mau card.
But what to say? A man force you complain say I'm not sure of my name. Ghana card and you know the
I would send it there. And yeah, dear, a social. But I'm saying that we're talking about the economy. The next level is when we build these systems in place and it creates a fair amount of equity. And it's a binomo system, no? baba take almost profit no so because they can't circumvent the system the way they used to